man. It's starting to get really hot out, really summer vibes.
Yeah.
Although 2 days ago, people were wearing winter jackets where I live. And I'll tell you later about the bird that attacked me and the problem that's going on.
I had the same thing happen to me.
Dude, you did?
Yeah.
You guys are getting attacked by birds?
Yes.
Dude, I was jogging, and I wanted to bring it up.
Brag. Continue. Yeah,
And
you're
at
out for a jog.
6:45 a.m., out of nowhere, this black bird jumped on my head, and I screamed at the top of my lungs because I didn't know what the hell was happening. I was being attacked by a bird. I didn't want to bring it up on here because you guys would have just said that's insane. Yesterday, and you can find the tweet, CTV News said people in Lakeshore, Etobicoke are being attacked by red-winged blackbirds.
Yes, that bird.
Yes.
Yes.
I
You
looked
guys are
up on
both
the
getting
same
attacked?
bird.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
I looked up on the wire. It went up to the wire, and I was like, it looked like a Baltimore Oriole. My mom always called them Baltimore Orioles
Yeah.
when they were kids. I was like, I didn't know Oriole birds attack people. And I saw the tweet, CTV News, red-winged blackbirds are attacking people where I live. And I wrote, I wanted to talk to the news out front of my house. I was attacked.
Get someone there. Get like Omar Sachedina to your house for a personal breakdown of a bird attacking you and Jonas. Like, obviously, they're very territorial birds, clearly.
Yes. Apparently,
and the two of you are
the
bothering
males
people.
are very aggressive.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
what
think I would have been jogging around one of the nests.
Yeah.
Because they don't like people around their nests.
Okay.
So did it just come once, or did it come back again?
Once it like grabbed onto my hair and like bit my head a couple times and then went back up to the rope.
Dude,
I'm
you
not
might
kidding,
you should
dude.
get checked for that. Like, you get bit by a bird, man, you might grow a third eye or something.
I was walking down
That's
by
how
the
plague
waterfront,
Bird
and
flu.
I was walking by the waterfront, and all of a sudden I felt something by my head. And I was like, "What the heck was that?" And then I look up, and the bird's coming back, and he's bombing at my head. I'm like,
You're
"What
kidding
the
me."
hell?" And so I started running, and I was like,
It was a red-winged blackbird.
and it
dude.
came
Wow.
back.
Wow. So that bird's got it out for the two of you. And other people, evidently, but you two
Yeah.
in particular are really bothering that bird.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Birds?
Yes, Hitchcock. Brilliant. Crazy. Crazy. That woman's just cruising around. It's like, why are those? And why would you go to that house with all those birds?
Great
You
question.
know what I mean? Like anyway, there's one that there's no way Doogie knows who
The
Alfred
Birds.
Hitchcock is, or the birds for that matter.
But aren't you now on alert, Jeff? Like when you're going to go out for your next run, you're like, well, I got to look around. Is that bird coming at me?
Yeah, I guess you got to run somewhere else.
This is embarrassing to say, but I chose to man up and just not let it affect me. Like I can't worry about birds.
You got your path, you got your running route, you got to stay on it.
I
I went
avoided
back
the
to the
same
scene
way.
of the crime and I just barreled through. I was like, I'm not letting this bird affect my life, man.
Yeah, that's true, man. You can't let the birds get to you.
Can you imagine, though, if you have to like call in sick because you got attacked
Don't
by
give
a
him any
bird?
ideas. I could totally see. I think I have bird
Why isn't
flu.
Jeff coming in today? Oh, he was attacked by a
He's
bird.
got bird flu because he was running.
I'll Google red-winged blackbird bird flu and I'll come
You
up
let me
with
know.
something.
You come up with something, Doogie. You let me know what the symptoms are, because now I'm concerned about being around you,
Doogie,
Jonas.
I want you to
might
go-
be patient zero.
Doogie, Google, do you have to go to the vet if a red-winged blackbird bit your head? Because I might have to go in.
Yeah, I would look into it. Why would you go to a vet though?
Where do you go?
Well, you go to a real, yeah, like an actual doctor. You realize
No,
you're
dude,
not a bird.
If a bird bites you, you got to go to the vet. They will check into it.
Oh man.
We actually should start outsourcing some of that. Like animal, if you have an issue with an animal, the vet should have to step up. Right? But you realize
The vet's like, what are you doing here? This is not a
Yeah.
hospital.
you're like,
Let's call a vet and say, look, I got bit by a blackbird or a red-winged blackbird. Should
Yeah.
I see you or my family physician?
okay, Doogie, call up a vet and ask that straight-faced and just say, it's
You
a
can call my
human.
vet in Etobicoke, Kingsway Animal Hospital.
Yeah.
They'll answer and tell us.
Say, we have a human patient. If you have anything tomorrow morning.
I have an answer. So
Okay.
red-winged blackbirds are not known to carry rabies, so you don't necessarily need to go to the doctor.
Okay.
Any
check
side
this out.
effects from them biting or like digging into my head?
Just minor pain, redness, or a small puncture wound.
Okay.
So that's what you might have.
We might need like a full MRI from a vet. Just get the O-Dog to get the full treatment.
Dude, that would be embarrassing if you did show up at the vet and they were like, no, guy,
Yeah.
you
Do you
need
realize
to go to the real hospital.
you're a
I'm sorry.
human?
But that, I'm not going to lie, that was my first instinct. You got to go to a vet.
Yeah, I guess, again, I think there's something to that. Like, I feel like we should be able to, like, ask more of the vets in society.
In The Sopranos, don't they always go to the vet?
Yeah, do they go to the vet?
Isn't the doctor like something like that?
I don't think it was a vet. I thought that was a real doctor. You're talking when, like, Junior would always go. And
Yeah.
maybe for, like, bullet wounds. And yeah, actually, I think you might be right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a vet that used to, like, do stuff for them. I don't know. I don't think Tony was too worried about birds attacking him. I don't remember that being a part of his script.
It's going to happen to you now. Things come in threes.
I don't think so. I don't run, and I'm not around birds. I avoid birds. Not a fan. not a fan of birds. We have a mutual thing. They leave me alone. I leave them alone. All right. Bruce Boudreau in 20. Connor McDavid asked about the significance of